Allison, and I'm the Public Programs Specialist here at the Peel Art Gallery Museum and Archives, otherwise known as PAMA, located in downtown Brampton. For those of you who've joined us before, welcome back, and for those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome to our summer staycation activities. If you join me every Tuesday this summer, we'll be doing a different art activity that you can follow along with at home, using just simple materials you might have lying around the house to create for yourself. This week, we're going to have some fun with our own toys and games as we make our own slime monsters. If you're like me, you might be getting a little bored at home, so it's fun to make something a little different that you can play with for yourself. Slime is something called a non-Newtonian fluid. A non-Newtonian fluid means that it's neither solid nor liquid. A liquid is something like water. It pours really easily, and a solid is something that you can pick up and has weight to it. So a non-Newtonian fluid can pour itself like a liquid, but you can pick it up just like a solid. So to make our own slime monsters today, you need a couple things to get started. You need a nice good-sized bowl, a big mixing spoon, some white glue, some glitter, some contact solution, some food coloring, baking soda, a nice little container or jar. If you have a leftover pickle jar at home, that's a perfect size, some measuring cups and measuring spoons, and then some fun things to decorate. I have pipe cleaners, pom-poms, googly eyes, and fun foam. On top of all of that, you just need a little bit of glue and you are ready to go. Let's get started. Okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to fill a half measuring cup with your glue. Today I'm using clear glue, so that makes it nice and transparent. If you use white glue, that's okay too. Your slime is just going to have a more opaque look to it, so it's going to be a bit more difficult to see through, but it'll still look good. Next, we have food coloring. I have red, yellow, or blue to choose from. I'm gonna pick two different colors so that I can make my own color instead of just using these ones. So I'm gonna mix red with 2 dots of blue, and that's gonna make a nice little purple slime for me. And then you're gonna add some glitter. So you need about 1 teaspoon of glitter. I'm just gonna kind of shake it in just like that. And then you're gonna add your baking soda. So for baking soda, you're adding half a teaspoon. Get rid of any excess and then pour that into your mixture. And then your last ingredient is contact solution. So for your contact solution, you're gonna add 1 to 2 tablespoons. So we're just gonna start off with 1 tablespoon. This added piece is what makes our slime so that it stays sticky, but it doesn't stick to you too much. So that's why we want to see how much of that we need. Okay, once you've got everything together, then you're going to mix all of it. Do you see the blue and the red food coloring are mixing together and turning all of my slime purple? So the biggest thing when you're stirring, you want to make sure that you get all of your baking soda mixed in, because you see I've got some clumps there. That's what you really want to make sure you get rid of. And then as you're mixing, you want your whole slime to kind of turn into a big ball. And that's when you know it's done. So as you see, it's kind of starting to stick to itself more than the bowl. That's how you know it's almost finished. So you keep mixing, mixing, mixing until it all sticks together. So do you see how it kind of pours a little bit, just like we were talking about? It's almost like a liquid, but as you can see, it all sticks together like that. So it's also got the solid properties. That's what makes it a non-Newtonian fluid like we talked about. That is exactly what you want it to look like. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna set that aside a little bit just to let it continue to harden. And while we wait, we're gonna start decorating our little jar. So for our little jar, this is what you wanna make look like a little monster. So I'm gonna start off, I've got a whole sheet of fun googly eyes. So I'm gonna peel these off and I'm gonna stick them on. I think my monster is gonna have, I think I'm gonna go with 4 eyes because I think that sounds really fun. Ooh, that looks really fun. I like that. And then next, I'm going to use my normal glue. I use tacky glue. This one I like a bit better because it's a bit stronger than just regular white glue, and it's a lot safer to use than our normal hot glue. So that's what I'm going to use for this one. And I'm going to add some pom-poms. So I'm just going to add a bit of glue and then stick my pom-pom, oh, I got it on the table, onto my jar. So I'm going to do that a couple more times with my other pom-poms too. And then add more glue, and I'm adding a pom-pom right on top. So however you want to decorate your monster, you can do that. You can use pipe cleaners if you want. I've cut some pieces of fun foam, so you can do the same sort of thing. If you have just cardboard or construction paper at home, that works okay too. So once that's ready, then we're gonna take the lid off of our jar and we're going to add our slime. Okay, so do you see how now it's all mixed together and it is one solid piece? Look at that. Oh my gosh, and it doesn't really stick to my fingers too much, which is super nice. You do not want to be sticking this onto your furniture at home or anything like that, because that's something that mom or dad won't be very happy with. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your slime inside your container and squeeze it in. This makes about 1 cup of slime, so you've got to make sure that your container can fill 1 whole cup. And then we are going to screw our lid back on. And there we go. You've made your own little slime monster. You need to make sure that your lid stays on, and that keeps your slime from drying out too soon. So you've got to make sure it's secured nicely, and then anytime you want it, you can just open it back up and pour it out to play with again. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. I hope you had fun making your own slime monsters. Be sure to check out our Pama at Home webpage for more fun toy and game activities that you can make yourself this week. And it's on our webpage at pama.peelregion.ca. Be sure to share your final creations with us at Visit Pama on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If you come back again next Tuesday, we're going to be expressing our own art voice as we make ocular origami. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week.